everyone. It's time for another EOSIO Top 5 Moments of the Week. Now, please keep in mind, none of this is financial advice. Please do your own research. And of course, this is brought to you by the team at Helios, myself, Chris Barnes.
And Waxer. So, as always, let's get things started with number 5. We have Wax tokens that are now listed on the OKX exchange.
Yeah, so it's always great to see an EOSIO token get a new listing. And in this case, it was Wax with their WaxP token that is now on the OKX exchange. And OKX is actually a pretty big exchange. They're 18th ranked overall in total market volume. And, Wax also has really quite good exchange coverage. They've been listed on the likes of Binance, KuCoin, Bithumb, Gate.io, Wobi, and Bitfinex, just to name a few. So nice to see that Wax is getting some more proliferation into the market.
And now for number 4, we have the EOSIO Recover Plus working group. They've released their first article, Chris.
Yeah, so this is an interesting topic in the blockchain space that digs into the differences between code is law approach versus the intent of code is law approach. So EOSIO chains are designed with the latter in mind, where block producers have what are known as God powers to modify what should, to some, be considered an immutable ledger. These modifications do not come without conflict, whether it be from a hack recovery or from the recent freeze event on EOS that ended its relationship with Block 1. One of the concerns of these God powers on EOS, for example, is how they are not equally available to all dApps and how it would be seen by some that just the well-connected have an unfair advantage to access these services. So it's nice to see this working group. It will strive towards democratizing access to these God powers. And me personally, this is actually a topic I've written about in the past, where the question of who gets to be an arbiter in these intent of code disputes. Eden on EOS might in fact be an ideal candidate for these individuals, since its consensus mechanism reduces the likelihood for these individuals to be corrupted or selected by self-serving whales. My article, Eden Governance as a Service, takes a deeper dive into how an organization like Eden on EOS can be leveraged to provide exactly what Recover Plus is looking to accomplish.
And for number 3, we have the EOSIO Node Operator course, which is live.
Yeah, this is a free course that was developed by Block 1 in partnership with EOS Costa Rica that aims to help developers learn how to install and operate nodes using EOSIO. The course covers an overview of EOSIO with training videos, text material, and quizzes. Topics covered are block producers, EOSIO nodes and node consideration, management and operational considerations, and lab exercises on running a local producer node, setting up a node on the Jungle testnet, and a recovery lab. Just one more thing that EOS Costa Rica is doing for the EOS ecosystem, and it's worth pointing out that they are still in an unpaid spot in the 71st location. So please, those out there, vote for EOS Costa Rica. And if there's a proxy that you're voting to that is not voting for EOS Costa Rica, ask them why.
And for number 2, the UX network, the QED decentralized Oracle solution that they provide, has been mentioned in Coincodex as one of the top 5 promising decentralized Oracles to look out for in 2022.
Yeah, so UX Network is an EOSIO blockchain that is likely to make some big news, or big moves at least, in our ecosystem this year. So they're not known necessarily to many yet, but I think they're going to be known to many more as the year progresses. Their QED Oracle solution features a robust economic model that connects multiple blockchains, off-chain data sources, and smart contract platforms. It was noted one of the advantages of QED was its 0.5-second refresh rate, which of course is thanks to the performant nature of EOSIO blockchains. This comparing to Chainlink's solution, which has a 120-second refresh rate. That difference is very notable and makes a big difference to dApps that want to use exogenous data that come from oracles.
And now for number 1, the top moment of the week across the EOSIO ecosystem is that the Noonies 2021 awards are out.
Yeah, so this is pretty great. The Noonies, presented by Hacker Noon, celebrates amazing people who power the technology industry. So for their 2021 awards, they had almost 5,000 nominees and over 105,000 votes. And Douglas Horn from Telos received the top spot as the biggest building of blockchain in 2021. This award recognizes the best blockchain story in Hacker Noon. He also won the Decentralizer of 2021 award, which recognizes the best decentralization stories on Hacker Noon. Really, really nice to see Douglas get recognized like this. And for those who don't know, Douglas is the white paper author and the chief architect of the Telos blockchain, which has been on a tear as of late, proudly showing the crypto space what EOS.io technology can do with its EVM deployment, with no front running and 1 cent transaction fees. So really great to see Douglas step ahead here and kind of show again the crypto world what EOS.io can do through the Telos blockchain.
And that concludes this week's Top 5 Moments. Once again, some great news from across the ecosystem. And we will be back next week with more top moments. Myself, Waxer, and
I'm Chris. Hey, so don't forget, smash the likes, hit subscribe, all those good things. We're coming at you every week with top news and events in EOS.io. And if this is a space that you want to stay connected to, follow us.
See you next week.